What's up, my man? Looks like you're the first person in here. That is support right there, buddy. Hey, is the picture and sound okay? Cool, dude. Awesome. Thank you. We'll see if anybody shows up. With this being the very first live, I don't know. It's all up in the air. Hey, check it out, though, while I got you here. I got some surprises in today that I was going to show off. And, I don't know, they came in on the right day, I guess. seen the movie Sinister? Bagul was a bad mofo. Hang on, I gotta switch my lights up a little bit. I think they're a little bright. See if that's better. Yeah, that looks a little better. So I got that one. And then Art the Clown. Yo, what is up? You were just waiting for me to say I was live too. Like I should have messaged you like the moment I got on. I ain't been on here that long though. Like I think 7 minutes. Nope, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Jason, Mike, Jason. Mike, Jason is my new homeboy that I'm working on my musical project with Charlie Work. So like he's the mastermind. He does absolutely everything except for put the little icing on the cake. That's my job, I guess. I appreciate you guys jumping on. I don't know if we'll get anybody actually on here or not. We'll find out. My dog was chasing the kid's cat. So you show no ownership for the cat. Oh, that's right. That's right, dude. I forgot. Short-term memory loss, man. You know, it's a bitch. Mike, what did your two co-hosts think of the whole ordeal, or have they got to check it out yet? I forgot. Oh yeah, the old man moment. Them damn kids need to get off my lawn. Man. You're old, man. You're old as shit, and you're like the same age as me, which is scary. You know, this is the first time I've tried going live on YouTube. We'll see how this goes. I'm curious. I was actually curious how the whole platform worked as far as broadcasting. It's really straightforward and really simple. Ah, that's right. That's right. That's cool. I'm down with that. If the night goes okay, I'm gonna try to dip in there. If that's cool with you, I don't have to be like on camera or nothing, but it might be fun. Live stream's good. You'll feel like editing. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I could message a few people that probably don't even realize I'm live right now. Let me try that. See how that works out. Bring it. Let's see. I wonder if the live shows up on. Oh shit! It does. That's pretty fucking nifty. Like, that's pretty cool. I didn't know like that would pop up on mobile like that. I wonder if I share it like that. Damn, I can. Fucking awesome. That's cool. I learn new shit at every minute, man. Don't you hate the fact that, like, seriously, I don't know about you guys, but like when I swipe on my phone and stuff, like I use my middle finger, so the whole time I'm actually flipping myself off, and I kind of giggle every once in a while, like, sure, why not? Seriously, it's like it's a constant fuck you. You want to play this video game? Fuck you. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm fixing to bombard some people. Let's see if this actually does anything. That's cool. That's enough. See if I respond to that. All right, so Hey, cool, man. You know, I always appreciate that, dude. Anything you want to, toss that way. I feel like this is super loud. Oh, hey, Mike, check this out. I got some stuff in the mail today. You want a surprise? Hang on, I'll get it. Lights kind of blind him out, don't they? Well, maybe I'm too close. Betsworth the Clown. It's creepy. That's one of them that I got today. And the other one I was pretty ecstatic about, like, I ordered this one. I love Bughuul, man. The Sinister movies were great. So we got those today. Those are new. I feel like these are way too. I feel like these are invading my land. All right, let's see if that's better. Oh, it's so much better. God, things out of my face. Yeah. The greatest hits, man. The greatest hits. Hey, Rob, appreciate the fuck out of that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Rob, if you're in here and you're active, buddy, won't you, what'd you like, what you didn't like, anything that can kind of stir up a banter so we can kind of get the room going. What's next with these characters? Mike with the probing questions. Son, you should have been like a news anchor or something. I could see you like Ron Burgundy, except like metal. What's up, Jason? Nice. All right, now we can have some conversations in here. You know, that's kind of a neat concept, actually. Okay, so the way I see it right now, with the way the movie ended, and I guess I can actually talk about how the movie ended now. With the way the movie ended, the way it was supposed to end, okay? Because the movie was cut short by a few different shots. And actually, the very last shot was one that I had to cut, and it kind of sucked. But it was basically Jeff getting Jackie out of the pool and then like walking down one of those kind of deserted roads with like her dripping, like, you know, a little bit of close-ups on like her hair hanging down, dripping, but her over Jeff's shoulder and Jeff like just kind of carrying her off into the sunset kind of thing. That's the way I wanted it to end. I didn't really get to do it. You know, it ended on more of a climax level, which I'm okay with, but either one of those can kind of really leave it up to your imagination, because really in the movie, Jackie, if you notice, and I did this on purpose, if you notice in the pool scene and a lot of the underwater shots, she's not struggling that much, right? Like she's not, you know, I mean, I feel like if someone was like, you know, drowning me, holding me down, then I'd be grabbing their arms or something, right? Like so, but I said, don't do that. I was like almost kind of complacent. That way I could make it to where Jackie's almost faking enough so Jeff can get up there and do his thing. So, but yeah, it's wide open. I mean, the story's wide open. It depends on the response I get from this. It depends on the response I get from just everything in general, I guess. All right, let me catch up here. Need a full-length movie. What's up, Alicia? Love you guys. Hey, at this point, I'm like so ready to talk about all this. I don't even really care about the spoilers, to be honest. Like at this point, you know, maybe I should put spoiler alert like in the title. You loved it. You watched it. All right. You got favorite parts? You and Randy, how are you guys doing? Everybody, the Morgue of Horror is my homeboy Mike. Did an interview with him last night on his channel. Feel free to post that, Mike, if you want to. Good looking locations. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that, man. That was Gooseberry Lake in central Arkansas. Breakfast of Champions. The Red Bull. It is the Red Bull. So, yeah, any other comments, any other questions, man? Let's keep this rolling. This is interesting because, you know, out of 7 to 8 months working on this, right? Like, I really didn't converse with many people about it. Like, I just decided, for one, not to, you know, because I wanted to keep things kind of a mystery. And then at the same time, we kind of were going through, like, the COVID quarantine crap. So, like, didn't really get to talk or hang out with anybody anyway. So, why not? Yes, if I could tell. Face to face. Oh, come on. You can give me like one or two things to talk about. Give me something to talk about. That's what I'm here for. Oh, shit. I guess it wouldn't let you post it, Mike. Well, hey, they can click on your icon, though. If anybody wants to click on the Morgue of Horrors icon, go check my buddy's page out. A lot of cool interviews, a lot of cool nerdy stuff like what I do. I have a lot to say. Man, that sounds domineering. I've got a lot to say, young man. Step into my office. Rob, that's an interesting take. Very dark. I like it. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Or something similar. Like, yeah, I could see that. Rob, I could see that. Should be a series. You know, Jeff and Jackie have kind of become like, I keep comparing them to like this psychopathic Bonnie and Clyde, like, you like from our time. So I mean that would be neat. That would be really cool. Man, that would take up some freaking time though. Jesus. Let's see them. I know about. Which wardrobe? You talking about Jeff's wardrobe? Yeah, I can explain that. So, actually, they got a little bit more meaning than people will probably know. These gloves they're actually underneath Jeff's gloves. You don't see them. I put these on first. If I can do it. And then I put this over. You don't see it a lot, but all that this is an homage to, I don't know, basically like, I guess my weird like rock and roll days. And then of course the glove, I got this idea of cutting the fingers out and everything from the Terrifier. We all remember the Terrifier, right? Art the Clown, one of the best, most underrated, goriest movies. I swear to God, I love it. It's one of my favorite. And if you go back and watch the original Jeff and Jackie promo video, that was totally inspired by the opening sequence of Terrifier. I mean, it's almost like you watch it. It's very similar. But anyways, that's the gloves. That's the handage, right? Okay. Of course, these were just some shredded ass pants. These are the actual Jeff pants. I mean, they since the moment he was created, these are the pants. Yep. And from what I can tell and what everybody always asks about, this is the favorite part of the ensemble for Jeff, which is the Hot Topic, yes, Hot Topic, black straight jacket. It was always one of my favorite things. I wore it a few times when like performing with bands and stuff. It's one of my favorite jackets ever. I mean, it really is. So like And the mask was black and white. This was just black, and I was like, I had the black and white gloves coming out of it. I mean, why not be a psychopathic Michael Jackson with a complex? Why not? But yeah. So let's see. YouTube series. Interesting. Well, I guess in its own way, Jeff has had a series that hasn't ever stopped since people started calling him Jeff. I mean, he's had the Christmas commercials. He's had all kinds of stuff. And I think for Easter, I think that I'm going to do a Jeff hides Easter eggs just for the hell of it. I'll find some little remote location and I'll just have him out there just kind of creeping and hiding eggs and stuff. I thought it would be funny, but that also might be entertaining for the YouTube channel. Yes, I do. I do want criticism. Wow, yeah, dude, the actor that played Art. He's a super nice guy, man. He's actually a friend of mine and Leslie's on Twitter. That's exactly, Rob. You're exactly right. That's actually what Jeff and Jackie are. They're homeless and they're kind of nomads. So I mean that kind of just it plays into it, and they only kind of go after rural places, they avoid cities, that kind of thing. You're a nail on the head there, buddy. Yeah, that's pretty much what they're about. The whole idea behind Jeff and Jackie, like I said, they're kind of psychotic. They're the psychopath, Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing. A mix between Sherry Moon Zombie, Bill Moseley, and Devil's Rejects, except not, incestual. Or they could be brother and sister. I mean, actually, and leave it that way. I mean, that'd be weird too. Or maybe cooler. I don't know. That's actually something in the air. Jeff could be more shockerish. Yes, he could. And I guarantee you, if I would have had a crew and I could have had somebody manning the cameras, I think that it would have been more of a shock. I could have had more shock parts than creep parts. Because I know that predominantly Jeff's parts were more creeper parts. Actually, the whole movie is more creeper parts than shock parts, and that's due to the fact that I was the camera guy. So any part that I was in, I had to set the camera. I had to go to my position. Leslie would stand behind the camera, and I would ask her what she's seeing, and I would have to trust that was a good shot. Tell her to press record, and then me do the scene. It was so hard. You guys have no idea. And any time that you see the both of us in the camera at the same time, that took forever. That took forever. Hey, Rob, that's a good idea too, brother. I like that, actually. Alicia, dude, I really wish that I could have had a lot of you guys helping out with this, to be honest. It was daunting, man. It really was. Mother Shed, you still in here? No, fell asleep. Rob? You might have something. Depending on a lot COVID goes and everything, we were actually talking about taking a family trip, me and my family, me and my wife and my kids, and going to I think we're thinking about going down to New Orleans and then travel the Gulf Coast over to the East Coast and then go up and then like back over and back home. That would be neat to catch a lot of those like places. I mean, man, there's all kinds of haunted shit I could find, which I hope to do for this YouTube channel. Actually, the new like haunted places segment that I'm gonna do, like shooting drone shots and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty neat. But anyways, like, no, that, I mean, maybe that'd be possible. We might kind of hard with the kids though. Be honest. Thank you, Dark Lotus. That's freaking nice, man. That's really nice. Dude, man. You know, it's funny, like, the movie Hatchet probably had one of the most classic, like, setups that was, you know, a little different because it wasn't, like, suburbia, it wasn't urban, it wasn't, you know, it was just, it was a neat setup, but, oh, that movie lacked so much. That movie could have been so much better. Like, somebody's going to remake Hatchet. Like, it has to happen. It's going to happen. You have 4 favorite parts. Well, please tell me. Because I really want to know. Oh, Jason, oh, with the twist. That's interesting. That's actually, wow. That's interesting. I like that. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Mike, I appreciate it, man. Oh, sorry. Hey, Mike, no problem, dude. Yeah, much love, man. I might even be back over there later. Just depends. Jason, your thing, your idea has my mind twisted right now. Like, how could that be pulled off? And, you know, I also thought of another thing, like, what did you guys think of the nightmare sequence? Like, you know, where they pump fog into the tent, you know, of or, you know, poison into the tent or whatever, and like he passes out and then he has this nightmare, and then you see my kids, you know, and their part that they played in the whole thing. What did you guys think about that sequence? Like, honestly, I would like to know. I was up in the air and worked on that nightmare sequence for a while, and I don't want to say like worked on it for a while. I want to say contemplated on it for a while because I wasn't sure. Like, I would try an effect and then I wouldn't like it, and then I would try something else that wouldn't be overkill, and then I don't know. But I would really like to know what people thought about the nightmare sequence when the dude was out. Thank you, Mike. Much love, homie. If we would have had a crew, I think that we could have had a lot more moments of Jeff and Jackie together. With the limited time, just limited resources, limited everything. The only one that I kept seeing, like, you know, because we were there for 10 days, or we were there for 11 days, but we shot for 10 of them, something like that. I would go to bed at night and, like, the one scene that I kept seeing in my head, like, I had to have that shot of, like, her walking up and then Jeff walking up, like, right behind her. They kind of have, like, a turn, look at each other, and then, you know, do this, and then this number again. Because we were so limited and because it was so hard to get us on camera at the same time, that was the one shot that I had to get right. And it's still not exactly what I wanted, but it's real close. But yeah, I know. I wish we would have had more scenes with them together too. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. Okay, well, another question. What did you guys think about the chase scene, the 24 hours earlier scene, where the protagonist comes into town, the drone rises up, shows the lake, and shows where he's at, and then it kind of cuts to the 24 hours before, and then you see Jeffy. That sounds terrible. Jeff chasing the girl that's trying to escape, kind of thing, and he tackles her down. That that shot, I think, is like a minute and 40 seconds long. It took us 8 hours, 8 hours with all the different cameras, the drone, which flew into a couple of trees, because you notice that the drone chases her through that trail, and that was hard as shit to do. Well, I had an idea. Like, after going through, hang on, let's see what else is here. Ew! Oh, Rob, you're dark, brother. Um, no, and I think that, like, once I get more comfortable with the actual filming process, then I can like concentrate more on some gore. I do want to bring it in there, and I realize this one's pretty much more suspenseful than an actual horror film, and that's okay though. And I think that we'll grow into that. Yeah, exactly. Where he grabs the shoe. Yeah. Well, this is what I'm thinking about. Okay, so like we had that scene, and I know obviously I've gone back and I've watched this like so many times, it's ridiculous now. But there was that nightmare sequence, and the more I watched it, I was like, why could that not be originally? And don't laugh at me, when Jeff met Jackie. Imagine, imagine if Dre was Jeff. Like early stages Jeff, like kind of homeless, kind of on the run, whatever the hell, at the age of like 7. And runs into this little girl. And I mean, basically either like takes her or whatever. I really leave it up to the imagination. And when Dre turns around and he gives that like that hush, and then that music kicks over, like it really left a lot open to like what the hell, what just happened? What just happened? So I mean, would that be too weird? Would that be too weird of an origin story? And let it like actually flash back to when they first met, and then of course like the next sequel could flash to present day again. But it might be neat. It might be a neat way to play that, because they could totally play younger versions of us. Yeah, totally, Rob, totally. Like I said, I really feel like deep down, I feel like Jeff and Jackie are like a psychotic Bonnie and Clyde. Like I really feel that way. They're not robbing people. They can give a shit less about money. They just want to like torment, torture, and freak people out. I mean, that's kind of their thing. Yes, definitely. I was wondering about that, man, and I think that could be a total strong spin on it all. That's true. Yeah. Creepy weird always works. It's very true. Hello? Yeah, I tried to call him like 3 times before it started. All right, love you. Bye. That was Leslie. She says hi. She was like, I don't want to do the camera thing. I'm like, okay. Maybe the scene of the kids here in the beginning. Michael Myers and his girlfriend like kills for thrills. Oh my God, you just named the sequel. Rob, congratulations. You're the winner. You just named the sequel. Yes. Not alone. Kills for thrills. I love it. I love it. I love you, Jason. Yes, by the way, guys, hey, Jason Sanders, that's in here right now, is my homeboy that's working with me on my new music project, or our new music project, Charlie Work. Some of the music that you hear in there was totally that boy right there, Jason Sanders. The part in the film where I'm actually chilling by the lake and I'm like, nonchalantly like throwing rocks in the water and stuff, that's all Jason right there. That's my homeboy right there. Like, he wrote that stuff. It is good. It's really good. And yes, my other friend, Chris Earnhardt, as well, actually wrote the guitar in the opening sequence. Not the title sequence, but the opening sequence of the movie where the protagonist is driving, you get the drone shots above and all that. Like, that was Chris Earnhardt. Kills for Thrills, a love story. Oh, Jason's amazing, dude. I can't wait for you guys to hear everything. I don't know if I can post. Let's see if I can actually post our Charlie Work thing in here. I don't know if I can. Let's try it, though. That is a link to a promo teaser of mine and Jason's first single called Easy for the new band project Charlie Work. Please check it out. Thank you, Jason, for reminding me, bro. I don't know, bro. Can I? Like, hang on. Like, this is the first time I went live on here, so I don't know what I can do, to be honest. Like, what does this do? If I disappear, I apologize. No, that don't do anything. What's this do? That don't do anything. What's this do? No, but you guys can go to the link right there, though. It actually went through, I think. Just check it out. Just listen to it. It's a short promo, short teaser. But that is our new music project, Charlie Work. Like, it is the next project on my list of things to do, a music video to come for that music project as well. Looking forward to that. That is going to be super cool. Oh. Philip and Selma really wanted to know what his name was in the song. Says it a lot. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit. Rob, that's probably one of the highest compliments. One of the highest compliments that I've actually gotten about this is that, and you're not the first person to say it, is that it reminds people of Strangers. Strangers was a huge influence on this whole thing. This whole thing. The movie Strangers and the movie Haunt, the Eli Roth movie Haunt, about the basically the psychopaths that come together and they create like this traveling haunted house kind of thing. Like both of those were huge. You have a good spot for it? I'm down. Was like I want a cemetery though. You got a cool cemetery? Because I think hiding Easter eggs in a cemetery as Jeff would be a great video for the YouTube channel. I won't lie. Anybody else got any other questions or anything? I think I'm fixing to like use the restroom real fast. What's later? Hey, that'd be cool, man. That would be cool. I'm here. Sorry about that. Yeah, dude, go ahead, man, and just see what he says. I mean, that seriously might be good. Oh my god, that's funny. Jason, dude, you don't have a name. What should we name him? That's great. What should we name the guy? Because he don't have one. So, oh, I got a few things to show you guys. Just for hanging out with me and all that. Hang on a second, I'll show you. All right, so I had to share this with some people, and just so everybody knows, like I am recording this on two separate cameras. That way, hey, what up? That way I can edit this into an actual like YouTube video later. That doesn't necessarily have the live quality, but whatever. I might stick with this. I just wanted to show you guys this. When we thought about the film, right, you know, we kind of picked out the phobias that we wanted to attack. We kind of had our ideas. I had some, you know, neat camera angle ideas in my head that I really wanted to dive into. But I thought this was humorous because, you know, they say that, you know, every film and everything like this has like a script. You know, that everybody's got that script that they got to go by. I mean, it's a story and it's a script and this is what it is. This was my script. That's it. Each little section and each little lines through it was the scenes that we came up with and the scenes that we completed. It's kind of funny, really. Like, okay, you can't see it. It says a tent setup. Like that was one. Jeff with different weapon shots. Let's see. It's funny because this right here was the very last scene that we shot on the way out of town. It was the bandana, if you can see it, the bandana water, and that was the you know that bloody bandana under the water shot with the GoPros. That was on the way out of town, like that morning. That was my last shot, and that's the reason why it's not marked through. Like, I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic crap for me, right? I guess. But yeah, all these were like different shots and different ideas. Almost all of them you can see were scratched out that we completed. Let's see what these last ones were. Oh, well, it's just it's a bloody bandana. We did that. Oh, there was one shot that I really wanted to do too. Even after the idea that I had to end the movie with, you know, Jeff carrying Jackie off as her, like, you know, water-soaked body dripped on the pavement kind of thing, or on the dirt road. The other one was I was gonna have our character, because there's a campground, an actual campground like nearby, where we shot all this, and I thought about letting the protagonist go in there to like use the bathroom, and Jeff be messing with him like in the stall and stuff, and it was gonna be Jeff, not Jackie. So it would have actually probably added a little bit more to the movie. I really wanted to put that in there. I really did. We just, you know, with time and everything, like we had to get home, and we had already spent 10 days filming, and like whatever shots I got, I just kind of had to take and do what I could with them. But I always thought that would be really neat. Dave? Did you guys name him Dave? Hey, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you, sir. So you guys got anything else that you guys want to talk about or anything? Other than that, I can show you my last few surprises I got here. Now check these out. I got these today. It's the Art the Clown. Love this mask. Turned out looking pretty damn good. Trick or Treat Studios. This, Alicia, if you have not watched The Terrifier, I'm going to be terribly disappointed in you, and you need to go watch it right now. The Terrifier. It's probably the best freaking like B-rated horror movie like ever made. Art the Clown is absolutely amazing, and the opening sequence of The Terrifier was what I based Jeff and Jackie's origin video off of, like the very first Jeff and Jackie promo for Joe Factory. Also, if you guys like the movie Sinister, because I do, it's probably one of my favorite of like that whole thing. Like you got The Conjuring, you got oh my God, there's Sinister, there's I don't know, all those. They're all kind of generic. It's all about, whatever. Anyways, The Sinister, Bagul. Love it, man. This one right here, like in the hot, in the dark, this one's going to be amazing. Love how real the hair is, man. Like that, I don't think I've ever owned a mask that had like such good looking hair. I love it, man. This one's bad freak ass. But yeah. Well, guys, it's been over an hour. This has been a really good test run for a possible live show on YouTube. This is the first time that I've went live. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate you guys asking a couple questions just to stir up some comments and some queries about the movie. I really do. Thank you guys for everything. I mean, thank you guys for the support. I don't know, man. I just without some sort of support, like you can't do something like this. Like all of the work that's put into it, the filming and the editing and everything, like when everything seems so monotonous and you'll get some message just from somebody be like, hey man, I like what you do, or I like what you did here back in the day, or whatever. It means so much to a creative mind. And I'm not really saying that I have a really great creative mind. I'm just saying that, like, you guys helped me. I appreciate it. Everybody has. And, even for the people that will watch this video later, thank you. It means a lot, dude. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Alicia, Randy, love you guys. But I think I'm going to jump off of actual live and then, see how the movie grows overnight and stuff. And, if you guys don't mind, please feel free to copy and paste that URL for the movie and just plaster it to your friends, man. Message them, just blast the hell out of them with it. The more views and the more things like that we get for the movie, when I turn these links into the film festivals in a couple of weeks, the more views we get, the more positive reactions that we get from people. That's how these scouts are going to be looking at this short film, and I would really love a positive review from them as well as everyone else, just like anyone would. But hey, I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. You rock. You kick ass. Rob, Alicia, Randy, Mike, Jason, and everybody else that stopped by. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Look forward to more stuff on this channel. We're going to keep pumping it, and we're going to keep going, and we got a lot of new stuff on the way, things that are already planned out. So thank you guys again. I love you. You do what you do. I'll do what I do. I'll see you on the next one.